Hi there. If you're expecting me to do a Shango-like rant in this post-game video, you're not gonna get it. Sorry, I'm not gonna get it, and I'm gonna quick apology to Shango. Sorry. This game was embarrassing like you wouldn't believe. Of course, as everyone knows, Romo threw 5 interceptions. And let's just say this was the most embarrassing, disgusting game I've ever watched in my life. And that's no joke. It just makes me wonder, does this team even want to win anymore? I mean, come on now. Jason Garrett doesn't have a fucking idea what he's doing. He's not a coach. He's a coordinator. That's all he is. I don't believe in him anymore. I've tried. I guess maybe it's because I'm a bit of an optimist. But I do not believe in Jason Garrett anymore. It just... And I'm just through getting manipulated by the owner, Jerry Jones. All this man does, he blows smoke up people's asses. To all the fans. He tries to sell you on something, and when it does, nothing happens. I mean, heartbreaking. There was a moment, I think, towards the end of the game, I wanted to cry. But I've shed enough tears over this team, I can't do it anymore. I love the Cowboys, I always have, and I always will. This has got to stop. And to be honest, I don't know if it's going to. Is Jason Garrett going to get his act together? I don't know if he's even capable of doing so, as far as I'm concerned. Is being controlled, manipulated, and used and abused by Mr. Jones. Just because Mr. Jones does not want to relinquish control. He just does not want to relinquish control at all. He would rather, be behind the scenes pulling the strings than give Garrett a chance to build the kind of team he thinks is worthy to be put out on the field. Well, right now, the team that is out on the field sucks! The offensive line is made up of bums. Doug Free, you get paid a shitload of money. Nothing. It was... I can't pronounce his last name. Was it Bernardo? You suck! Just piece of garbage. Piece of shit walking around on the field. And... receivers, oh boy. Miles, okay. At least he did what he had to do. Witten looked like he was getting out of that mental slump he was in. Caught some passes. He should have stayed with throwing the ball to Witten, throwing the ball to Miles, because those were the 2 receivers who were producing, who were the most productive, in my opinion. DeMarco Murray, yeah, he was running the ball. Would have preferred he not run to the right side, because every time he would run to the right side, there's a Bears defender there ready to squash him like a bug. And then... Dez Bryant. Oh my god. What lazy, pathetic, fucking... Do you really want me to get into him? Do you really want me to go off? Lazy ass piece of shit. In fact, while I was waiting to get on DC Fanatic Radio, someone in the chat room said something, referred to him by this nickname, and I'm beginning to think it's becoming rather appropriate. T.O. Jr. Here's the thing. Des Bryant wears number 88, but he does not have the heart of a playmaker. He doesn't. He's getting by, and this is just my opinion. You know, don't go yelling at me or anything like that. This is just my opinion. He's getting by on pure athletic ability, not on anything else. Brains, nothing. He's just getting by on what God gave him. And apparently it seems God forgot to give Des Bryant some brains, some smarts, some aspect of intelligence. He doesn't have it. And where's number 88? And that number, when I see that number, I think of Michael Irvin. No, he wasn't the most athletically gifted, but he was hardworking. He was emotional. He had heart. He played with heart. He was an amazing, amazing wide receiver. Des Bryant doesn't even have this much of that at all. It's the same with Drew Pearson, who also wore 88. He played with heart. He played with emotion. He played with passion. Des Bryant doesn't have any of that. Nothing. He doesn't have any of it. As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't. I don't even think he likes Tony Romo. Thinks he's a joke. When this man is getting killed out there because his offensive line will not block for him. You see these Bears defenders there. Oh my God. And in a couple of weeks, we're going up against the Ravens. That's right, Ravens! That team has a defense that is not to be taken lightly. They have got one of the greatest linebackers ever in Ray Lewis, who is a leader, passionate, plays with heart. He just goes out there and gives it his all. He inspires his teammates, to do the same. And what do we got? Sure, we got Sean Lee. He's a leader. DeMarcus Ware is a leader, but there's only so much they can do. This team, the Cowboys, are messed up. And it breaks my heart. It does. I'm not going to say anything about the Bears. You know, they did a good job. Yeah, I hate Jay Cutler, but you know what? I'm not going to bash him. He did a great job. Brandon Marshall is a beast. You know, Matt Forte played with an ankle injury. Got to do what you got to do, right? The Bears played like this was like the biggest thing that had ever happened to them in a long, long time. And how the Cowboys played? There are things that need to change. Do I think Jason Garrett should be fired? It may be best if he does. Should the team be sold? Yeah. I'm even willing to donate $20 to help Shango buy the team. Make Cowboys a community-run team like the Green Bay Packers are. Of course, that I'm probably going to get laughed at for that, but hey, might as well get it out there, right? I think I've said enough, so I'll make a video whenever. But I know I'll definitely do a pregame video, probably before the Ravens game. Any other video before that, I don't know. But I will see you folks whenever, I guess. Please understand, I'm just upset. And I needed to get it out, so see you folks later.